Occupational English test. Are e-cigarettes the most effective way to quit? A retrospective analysis comparing smoking cessation initiatives found that the e-cigarette was an effective cessation aid, more effective than use of over-the-counter nicotine replacement aids, but the study design casts doubt on that conclusion. Smokers who used e-cigarettes in the past year were 63% more likely to quit than smokers using an OTC nicotine replacement therapy, and 61% more likely to quit than those using no cessation aids according to the study. Data was analysed from a UK national surveillance programme, known as the Smoking Toolkit Study. The study collected information from 5,863 smokers ages 16 or older using in-person interviews and computer-assisted surveys. All participants had made at least one quit attempt in a past year, between 2009 and 2014. 464 made a quit attempt using e-cigarettes only, 1,922 with the use of OTC nicotine replacement only, and 3,477 tried to quit cold turkey. E-cigarette users reported higher rates of abstinence compared with OTC nicotine gum or patch users and quitters who used no aids. Media outlets, one of which broke the embargo this morning, have been reporting the study's findings despite few consulting outside sources. Very few discussed flaws in the study's design before aggrandizing the benefits of e-cigarettes for smoking cessation. The clue that something's wrong or inconsistent is the idea that only 10% were able to quit smoking using the patch. That's on the low side. And that people who used nothing did better than those who used the patch is inconsistent with prior studies, Leone said. E-cigarettes may be fabulous for smoking cessation, or they may be the next scourge of unhealthy lifestyle risk factors. Without consistent research powered by quality study designs, it's speculative. E-cigarettes or vaporizers are battery-powered devices that simulate the effects of smoking. A nicotine liquid is heated until it becomes a vapor. The e-cigarette user then inhales and exhales the vapor. It is illegal to sell e-cigarette liquids that contain nicotine under Australian law. In May 2014, the Supreme Court of Western Australia effectively banned e-cigarettes outright in the state. It prosecuted a company which had been selling the dispensers and nicotine-free e-juice through a website. This ruling means that anyone over 18 in Western Australia can legally smoke a cigarette but cannot buy the electronic version. E-cigarettes do not contain the same lethal chemicals and carcinogens as cigarettes. However, health experts warn that there is still no comprehensive research into the risks of frequently inhaled vapor. A recent study on the effects of e-cigarette vapor on human lung cells found it could change gene expression in a similar way to tobacco. It found that cells grown under medium exposure to e-cigarette vapor changed in a similar fashion to those exposed to tobacco smoke. In the meantime, most research points to e-cigarettes being a safer alternative to the old-fashioned gasper. A U.S. study of 12 e-cigarette brands found that toxicants similar to those in tobacco were also present. But e-cigarette levels were between 9 and 450 times lower than smoke created from combusted tobacco. A study at the University of Auckland between 2011 and 2013 recruited 657 smokers who wanted to quit smoking. Two groups were given a 13-week supply of either patches or e-cigarettes that delivered nicotine vapor. Another 73 were given e-cigarettes without nicotine. The success rate among the nicotine e-cigarettes was 7.3%, 5.8% in the patch group and 4.1% in the non-nicotine e-cigarettes group. While no e-cigarette users fell ill from using the product, researchers said its long-term safety was unclear. E-cigarettes, with or without nicotine, were modestly effective at helping smokers to quit. They had a similar achievement of abstinence as with nicotine patches and few adverse events, said the study, published in The Lancet. But the place of e-cigarettes in tobacco control is uncertain and more research is needed to establish their overall benefits and harms. References and further reading. MedPage Today Hype Watch, e-cigs best cessation tool lever, really? www.medpagetoday.com/primarycare/smoking/45894. Sydney Morning Herald, April 20, 2014. E-cigarettes case goes up in smoke following landmark ruling in WA court. Sydney Morning Herald, April 27, 2014. Electronic cigarettes, the truth behind the smoke and mirrors.